There, tell us a little bit about your experience while you were waiting. I know that has to have been a process and things that were going through your head.
Well, first of all, you get there and there's just thousands upon thousands of people, and it is boiling hot outside. So you're standing outside in the sun and you're thinking, oh my God, I'm standing out here in the sun. For me, I'm in leather hot pants, and so I am literally sweating my butt off. And you're thinking, man, I still got to look fabulous too, because I got to sing in front of, Britney Spears, Demi Lovato, and I thought it was going to be Simon, but he was sick, so that was devastating. And then L.A. Reid, so you're like, man, I got to look good, and I got to sound good, and I'm sweating, and it's so hot, and so it's a lot of hurry up and wait. And so all you have all day are your thoughts, to go over your nerves and literally sit there and be nervous. So it was quite an experience.
And as we saw in the show, you exuded tons of confidence, which I personally loved. If you don't believe it, who's going to? You went out of your way to intimidate your competition, and tell us about that.
Well, I am a little rough around the edges. I understand that. And I think that sometimes my drive and how badly that I want this, just based on how long I've been trying, sometimes comes across a little bit overbearing to some people. It's something that I'm working on. Never claim to be perfect, for sure. But I'm not going to apologize for wanting it as bad as I want it, because I have been working for it, and I think that I deserve it. And in an industry like this, you can't allow room for doubt. If you doubt in yourself, then so is everybody else. So that's just the way that I went into my audition.
I think that's a great answer, CeCe. It's very convincing and very sincere. Moving past that, though, how did you figure out which song you wanted to come out of the gates, and your reaction to them cutting you off?
Well, song choice has always been the hardest part for me because, being in a band and writing my own music and recording it and everything like that, I'm used to singing my own songs, and that's kind of what defines me as an artist. So then to come into a situation like this where you have to sing someone else's song and make it your own, that was tough for me to decide what to do. So I thought, everybody's gonna expect me to come out singing like a Britney Spears song or, some real pop diva song. So I said, oh, well, what about Unchained Melody from the Righteous Brothers? Because I grew up singing country. I did. I mean, I was in the Colgate Country Showdown in Decatur, but so I decided, well, they're not going to be expecting this, so I'll do that. Well, it turned out it was unexpected in a bad way, and it wasn't well received because it was just too far out there. So when they cut me off, you can clearly see the panic over my face. I'm like, oh my God, my opportunity is over. That's it. I didn't even get to show what I could really do. So whenever Demi said, this is confusing, you have like leopard on your face, what else do you have? I was like, oh my God, now it's time to sing for my life. This is my only shot. And I said, fine, how about Ain't No Other Man by Christina Aguilera? So it was so cool being able to do that. And then, you're kind of playing to the entire stadium full of people, but you do catch glimpses of the judges' faces. And I just remember Britney's jaw being like, whenever I was like dancing around and stuff. So that was, oh my God, the best.
Well, it looked like you had that in your mind as a backup song too, because you just said, roll the track or something, and that killed me. So,
yeah.
So did you have that planned as a second choice? Or?
Well, I mean, we do have like a second option, in case you do get a chance to sing a second song. Luckily, I wasn't one of the people that they just said, oh, that wasn't good, see you later. They let me, try something different. So definitely very blessed to have been given a second shot to really show them what I could do. So, yeah, I mean, and, I'm used to being in the studio and stuff, so, roll track, like that's just kind of like what I'm used to saying, so I didn't expect it to be funny.
Right. It turned out great.